Hello, Iron Bill, back again. This post is a little delayed. I filmed this last night, but it got pretty late. Played late into the night, got up early this morning, finished off some things, and I'm going to go ahead and put this video out this morning. Maybe put out another one tonight. We'll see. Before we get going, though, something I've missed for a while. Diet Coke. Taste of an older generation. Anyway, this is Iron Banner with the clan. I'm going to go ahead and roll it. And you see our clan members here, and a couple of guys, one or two guys I hadn't played PvP with before. Pretty solid PvP group, although, you know, Iron Banner's pretty sweaty, and it was back and forth. So it's good to go into the fire team if you can. I do some solo queue, though, and honestly, I do okay solo queue. Probably a lot of reasons for that. I don't know that I know them all, but I tend to do a bit better in solo queue than I do on squad play. But squad play, I've got so many great players. One of the driving things is they kill so fast that I just get cleanup. So I'm not as aggressive a player as they are, and I do know that's a significant factor. So here we are on Twilight Gap, and I'm on my hunter, and I think I'm in the phase of the quest where I need to get submachine gun kills. Finally gotten all the heavy kills, and that's the big pain. Actually, secondary to that is ability kills for me, because if you play Stasis, you can get a lot of ability kills if you get your super fast enough, but you know, you need kills to do that or to run your intellect all the way up, and I tend to lean into my resilience and my recovery a bit more than I do my intellect, and it's something I may change up. Also, dovetailing into that, I have some masterwork pieces of armor that were going to time out. They were going to sunset at the end of this season, and I'd actually begun to dismantle some of those things because I thought, why invest any more resources in a 1310 piece of armor? Well, guess what? In the TWAB last night, Bungie indicated that sunsetting is going away, so anything that can reach max power cap right now, including 1310 gear, will continue to be good. It will never sunset. So I'm thinking about those few pieces that I'd already dismantled, and I think, oh man, you know, Bungie always does this to you. You know, you think you got things under control and you understand what is what, and then they will pull the rug out from under your feet every time. So I'm not going to complain too much, though, because I get to keep things that are masterwork, so no real harm was done. A little bit, but not so much. That it's not like I went through my vault and cleared out everything that was 1310. Although there were some things that had been sitting in there for a while that I hadn't used, and it was probably a good thing that I did some cleaning. I don't know what I was waiting on there. By the way, I'm running Gnawing Hunger. I must not be on the submachine gun thing yet, because if I was... Oh, I'm on power. I'm on the power thing. I'm still working that out. That's what's going on. Alright. And I'm trying to finish up on that. And I think I do in this match eventually, towards the end of it. My team is slaying out, but they're a little bit frustrated because there are a lot of corner campers on this map. So I'm going to camp the power, and I start looking at that. I've got a minute. And this is the moment I said, I'm not going to sit on that for a minute. My teammates start chiding me for doing it, more or less, and I don't blame them. So I get back into the fight, contribute. I should go up there and grab that orb, which I eventually do. Head back towards my teammates, but I've got to cover the heavy. Now, whatever their concerns are, my concern is getting the heavy, because I can't advance this quest unless I finish it. Now, whether or not they help me do that doesn't make any difference. It's just I'm not going to be able to help them cap zones if I have to watch the heavy, you know, as it nears time. And it's within 30 seconds now, and I think I miss it this time because I died pushing into that zone. I think I did. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. Nope, I'm close. So if I can just avoid dying here, which I don't think I do. Yeah. Alright, so I've got my super for this. These guys are not going to be able to push in here, but yeah, that's how I died. Rather than putting that on the heavy where they would not be able to get anywhere near it, I put it in a situation where my teammates go ahead and pull it, and they get it at least, and that's, I guess, the most important thing. And there we go. One of these days I'll pull out a shotgun in close quarters. I don't know. Who knows? It could happen. All right. We're doing all right. We've got the hunt going on. And I'm going to see if I can cut this guy off over here, but we've already got a sniper covering it, so I'll just follow in. Get a cleanup. I just get a piece of that. You know, in old Destiny, you would know how many kills you actually had at the end of the match. Now, you just know how many defeats that you took part in, which includes assists. So your numbers can appear inflated, and I'm sure mine does. It's not actually going to be as high ever as what my numbers show, but you know, it's still good to see a number, I guess, so whatever. Alright, so I'm backing up because I know they've got numbers there, and I'm waiting for our numbers to fill in, trying to decide what we're going to do here, and I need to stay alive long enough to push for the heavy again. I think I heard a super too, and I didn't realize at the time it was ours, and so I backed up and waited for it. I should also learn to read the kill feed. That would be useful as well. Alright, so pushing towards heavy again because it's about time. Yeah, about 30 seconds. Yeah. Aim for the waist with Fellwinter, or any, that's not Fellwinters actually, that's Heritage. And it's not as reliable as Fellwinters, but I was aiming too high regardless. You know, you just don't aim that high with that type of precision frame shotgun. You just don't do that. Alright, so I think this might be where I finish this up. I was close at this point, and I think I just come around a corner, and that did it right there. Yeah, there it is. So now I have that done, and this is when you go, whew, finally. And you can start playing the objective again. Now, next death, what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to switch to a submachine gun, because that's going to allow me to start working on those kills during this match. So, I get 2 of the 3 on Zone A. Let's switch that over to whatever I've got on. And this was the, what, MMX or MXX or whatever it is that you get from Iron Banner. I don't know what to think about it. I didn't have a particularly good roll on this one, but I had it with me because I'd just gotten it. And yeah, I've got to be able to hit with it. And he just floated right on over. I don't know anything about the gun. I don't have any stability mods on it, but I did get my first submachine gun kill right there. And I think I throw on a targeting spec here, which I probably should have thrown on a counterbalance now that I think about it, but because it's not real steady. That's something I may have to look at. I may give it another shot. There we go. Oh, caught reloading, but that guy's caught with my super. That's not going to go anywhere for him. Solo supered him, though. I hate to do that, buddy, but that's going to give me some breathing room to... Yeah, this fellow's going to try to push in. And we trade. But I have to do it. And that's the thing about these bounties, is that, you know, you're forced to play in ways that you probably ordinarily wouldn't, and it's not entirely a bad thing, but it does put you at a disadvantage for at least the initial part, because there's just no way in the world that I'm going to be as effective using weapons that I normally wouldn't use in a PvP environment. Okay, so we traded shurikens, but I guess the wrong direction he was going initially. Wound up getting him, and we got the victory. Alright, I was pretty active, had to be, to get things done, and inactive at the same time. Protected the heavy as I needed to, and, you know, pushed in and helped my teammates when I felt like I could. Got a couple of good drops. My +2s are now dropping at 1307. I'm cleanly 1305 base power right now. So actually starting from 1301 this week, Iron Banner's really boosted this up over the second character, and I have a third character to go, so I'll transfer a lot of these weapons over and I'll get started on that. But you know, 19 defeat game for me, that's pretty good. You know, third on my team, they're pretty solid. So we wound up winning that one. It was a good match, it was a good time, and overall we had a good time playing last night. So with that, I'm going to close this off. I want to thank you so much for watching. This is Iron Bill. thanking you for watching, and good night.